So one of the things for you to understand is the outcome. So someone is asking a question about what is a thesis. I'll come to that in a minute here. So when you're looking at the various different degrees that exist in the world, there is some outcome. See, most of the people do an MS or an MEng, which does not have, when we say thesis, we're talking about original independent research. So you are going to undertake a 6-month long independent research project, and then you'll be like working on the thesis for it. Okay. So if you, when you're looking at non-thesis, MS and MEng non-thesis, what happens is you're looking at the definitely, for mostly to get into the industry, for a job in the industry. Now, the job can also be typically research based. So for example, you could work in the R&D for Apple or Facebook or LinkedIn or whatever it is. You could do that, but typically it is for industrial roles. When you're doing a thesis based masters, most of the time people want to get into either a PhD program or they want to get into a more of a research role. Okay, and so on. And the PhD and everything else is typically for people who want to stay back in academia doing the teaching, or they want to become like a research professor, or doing the postdoc and all that. Okay, so these are outcomes that are possible out of different various degrees that exist. Okay, now that we talked about degrees, you need to understand this. So someone will come and ask me, this is some question that I always get asked. If I get an MSc in Canada, is it lesser than an MSc in say, I don't know, Sweden? Or is it lesser than an MS in US, right? I would say that is kind of a silly question. And why is it silly is because you're not comparing apples to apples. What you should be instead comparing would be like, what is the outcome of the program? Okay. So what is MEng in Canada might be very different as MEng in the US. That's what I want to tell you. So you should look at the outcome of the program and then decide the degree that you want. So you will have this question. Should I go for MS with thesis or without thesis? See, with thesis means you're going to spend a lot of time on doing some original independent research under a professor. Okay, this is applied research. If you're not very interested in doing a research, then you should not be taking it, right? But on the other hand, if you like doing the research, then taking it makes more sense. And again, this is where outcomes are something looked at.